At my sister's wedding, all I was given was a dry piece of bread. My mother sneered. That's all you deserve. My sister smirked. Pathetic as always. During the speeches, I took the mic and said, let's watch something special. The screen lit up, their faces went pale. Turn it off. My sister screamed as 200 guests sat frozen. Can you imagine being handed a single dry piece of bread at your own sister's 5-star wedding? My own mother, draped in pearls and a smile sharper than any knife, leaned in and hissed, this is enough for you. My sister, the radiant bride, swept past our table, my table, because of course I was alone, and whispered, pathetic. That moment? That was the trigger. That was when I decided I wouldn't just walk away and cry in the bathroom, like they always expected. No, I was going to remind them exactly who they were dealing with. So I waited. I sat through the forced smiles, the fake speeches about love and unity, the clinking of champagne glasses. And when the microphone started making its rounds, I stood up. Calmly. Let's watch something special, shall we? I said. The lights dimmed. The screen lit up. And with one click, their perfect world began to shatter. What played wasn't just a video. It was a confession. A betrayal. A secret they thought I'd never uncover. My sister's hands started shaking. My mother gasped. The groom froze. The guests, they just stared. And those next 3 minutes, they changed everything. You think this is just another family drama? No. This is the truth behind a perfect wedding. And what happens when the quiet one decides not to stay quiet anymore? Stay with me because this isn't about revenge. This is about justice. And it's only just begun. My name is Iris Whitmore. I'm 38, and for the last 10 years, my world has been a modest third-floor apartment in Brooklyn. I'm a photographer, but not the glamorous kind who shoots fashion spreads or high society. I'm a quiet observer of life. My lens seeks truth in the mundane. The wrinkled hands holding coffee cups, eyes that have seen too much, children laughing in worn-out sneakers. It's not flashy, but it's honest. And in a world of appearances, I learned to find dignity in that honesty. I rarely spoke about my family, not out of anger or some dramatic estrangement, but because honestly, silence was just more bearable than the judgment I knew too well. That afternoon, I was in my small studio, editing a portrait of an elderly couple celebrating 50 years. The soft winter light spilled through the window, but my mind drifted from the warmth of that image to a photo that didn't exist. My own family portrait. I'd always been the other daughter, not Delaney with her perfect jawline and effortless charm. While she posed for pageant photos and basked in applause at ballet recitals, I watched from backstage. Sometimes I'd hold her flowers, but more often I was just forgotten. Our mother, Evelyn, used to say, Delaney was born to shine. Iris dear, you're more of a shadow. Necessary, but best when quiet. Even as a child, I understood what that meant. On my 10th birthday, I waited with wide eyes and a party hat in the little park Evelyn had told me to. No one showed. I waited over an hour before realizing Evelyn had taken Delaney to a modeling audition clear across town. She'd completely forgotten my picnic. I walked home alone that day, holding untouched cupcakes on my lap on the subway. Years later, at my high school graduation, I wore a borrowed white dress and scanned the crowd after the ceremony. Parents laughed, cried, hugged their kids, handed them roses. I stood alone on the curb until my friend Julie's father offered me a ride home. Evelyn and Reginald never came. They were at Delaney's magazine photo shoot instead. We thought your graduation was tomorrow, Evelyn had explained later, with that thin, dismissive smile, as if that erased their absence. Now, staring at the half-finished photo on my screen, I stood up and walked to the hallway where last year's Christmas. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.